about noon. Today is Tuesday, June 25th, 2024. I will call this regular meeting of the Somervell County Hospital District to order. Let the record show that all board members are present with the exception of Margaret Gray. Item 3 is Pledge of Allegiance. Kat, you want to lead us?
I would like to. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, item 4 is public comments. Anyone want to make public comment? If not, we'll move on to item 5. Discuss if necessary to take action on amending approval of minutes from previous meetings. We have one, which is our regular meeting from May 28th. I'll open the floor for a motion.
So moved.
Second. Okay, motion by Mary Collier and Joe. Anyone? Okay. Joe Cathy, second. Any discussion? If not, all in favor, usual sign. 6-0. Item 6, HR Director Report. Bonnie.
Okay, we have the HR report for May 2024. We have Angela Barra, she's up here in housekeeper in our housekeeping department. Samantha Rather, full-time physical therapist and PT, and she's out at Con, correct, Tammy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Katie Grimlett, PRN registration clerk in the ER. Judy Danson Allred, PRN RRT in cardio. Crystal Hall, PRN RRT in cardio. Gisela Gale, a PRN MLS in the laboratory. Kendall Brown, PRN MedTech in the lab. And as of 5/31, that brought us to 229 employees, 152 of those being full-time, 16 part-time, and 61 PRN. There was 8 new hires last month. There was actually one that wasn't included if you counted them because she had already termed, there was a conflict with her other job, so there was nothing dramatic. We had the 8 terminations. They were all self-terms, and again, it's PRNs who couldn't fulfill their obligation of working enough shifts. And left us with a May turnover rate of 2.43%, and annually we're running at a rate of 10.38.
Okay.
And the only other thing I want to add is recently received a resignation from somebody of significance, and we wanted to let you guys know that after 37 years of employment, that Kim Lawrence, our cardio director, will be retiring.
I know. She wears a lot of hats.
Yeah.
But she's still part of our family. We're still gonna include her and stuff.
Yeah.
But she's ready to travel a little bit with her husband. She'll be good.
Understand.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So she'll be here for another couple more weeks, but we want to let you guys know prior to that because she won't be still employed the next board meeting. So,
All right.
other than that, that's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 7, CFO report. Joe.
Just hit close. Whenever you do it, just hit close instead.
Okay, so for the current month of May, the total patient revenue was $7,659,000. That was higher than budget by $172,000, higher than last year by $596,000. Net revenue is at 28.3% versus 32.9% budget versus 31.5% last year. Total operating expenses of $2,799,000, lower than budget by $43,000, higher than last year by $102,000. Got an operating loss in May of $626,000. That was higher than budget by $252,000 and higher than last year by $160,000. We had a net loss for the month of $65,000. That was lower than budget by $263,000 and lower than last year by $252,000. Year-to-date, total patient revenue of $61,557,000, higher than budget by $1,079,000, higher than last year by $6,280,000. Net revenue was 30.2% versus 33.3% budget versus 35% last year. Our total operating expenses of $22,509,000 were lower than budget by $368,000, higher than last year by $1,421,000. So wages and benefits year-to-date are higher than last year by $1,431,000. So that the wages and benefits make up most of the operating expenses that are over prior year. I had an operating loss year-to-date of $3,916,000, higher than budget by $1.2 million and higher than last year by $2,223,000. Had a net income year-to-date of $631,000, lower than budget by $1,235,000, lower than last year by $3,258,000. I noted that our property taxes are higher than last year by $215,000 for the month and higher year-to-date by $1,703,000, which is helping our year-to-date bottom line be positive. Total cash at the end of May was $9,029,000. That gives us days of cash of 102. Current ratio is 1.93 and our AR days net were 27.1. Questions?
Any questions from the board? All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you.
CEO report, I think everybody knows that Michael's on vacation this week and that is, shall I say sitting in?
I'm sitting
Or-
in.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so with the Rotary Marks in the public relations, so we are doing the 4th of July float. So we've got planning, Tim's still letting us come to her house, use their trailer, so we're getting ready for that Wednesday night. And then the parade is on the 4th and Michael's going to bring his truck to go. So we've got lots of people coming, lots of popsicles we're gonna be handing out. We are still full-fledged working on the gala, that's August 3rd. Y'all probably started seeing some sponsorships and stuff go out, so we're in full-fledged getting ready for that. And then the golf tournament that we helped with the Rotary Marks, they raised over $13,000, so that's pretty awesome for that golf tournament. So we're good there. Community needs, we always have community needs, but there's nothing that's coming to the top. We haven't done a community needs assessment lately to see where we need to be driving, so we'll continue to work on that. Physician recruitment, we had Dr. Conrad come back for a second visit, which was pretty promising. He's a general surgeon from Washington. He brought his family back and they were lovely. They had a great time, had a great visit. So hopefully some good things are coming to that. He has applied for his Texas license, so maybe that's even more promising. Then we also had Dr. Bocanegra, which a few of y'all got to meet last week. He brought his family in. We actually had him in a couple of years ago. He couldn't make the move because of family issues, but now all that's resolved, and so it was a great visit. Julie got some positive feedback, so he would be positioned to join Pecan with Dr. Carter there. Full of ideas, great, seemed like a great visit all the way around. On the Wellness Center update, we are currently upgrading, which a few of y'all got to tour over there, over at the current physical therapy building to expand the space that we already have, open up some walls, and new equipment's coming. We're hoping that the construction is all done by the end of August. So we should be open with new equipment by September. Maybe sooner, but equipment's been purchased, been bought, and construction's maybe 30% done up at the front. So we still have work to do, but those guys are doing a great job. They are moving mountains, and it's hot. It's so hot. So kudos to them. So if you see them, give them some water. And then the High Five Award this last month went to Maria in the lab at the con. She got lots of good kudos for doing above and beyond out there. So that's great to hear. And then on facility updates, we're breaking ground in the MRI suite. If y'all walk down there, look in, the construction's going like it's supposed to. Talk to Leah. The magnet is supposed to arrive on mid-July. July 3rd, GE's coming in with the hardware. They will probably be taking the whole month to finish that out. So we're still hoping maybe August go time. And so that's where some of our expenses are going to, getting ready for that. So top of the line MRI, much better images. We should really be able to market that and do some great things. That's all I have right now.
All right.
Unless I missed something.
Thank you. Item 9, discussing if necessary take action to approve Michael Honey, CEO, the authority to negotiate a marketing services agreement with Flat 5 Marketing Group.
So I think we kind of may have talked about it a little bit at the last board meeting. It's a marketing group that is local in Texas. They're actually from Austin. They pretty much do our size stuff. But it would help with advertisement for us. It would help like even with marketing the CT, the MRI, but they would push all of it. They also do some geofencing, so like if people are coming into the area, kind of helps like push maybe our ads, like if they needed a hospital, like and they pulled it up, say we had visitors or whatever, our information would come up of what services we provide. More digital marketing, more local, and it would be like our county and the surrounding counties that touch us. It wouldn't be like going to Fort Worth or anything, but it would just kind of hit this area so people know more about us. So when we bring on new positions, they would help kind of lead that way. They'd make the internet, our website a little bit more functional. We could actually do some calculations in the background. What are people clicking on, how many times they're clicking on, and get some data analysis. So if we market out MRI, they should be able to give us data like this is how many people viewed it, this is how many people clicked on it. There's some analytics that go in the background that they could help. And is this working? Is this not working? And then help with positive promotion. A lot of times people only see a negative one and go through that, but it would help with some of the positive ones too.
Questions, comments from the board?
How long is that contract going to be good for? Is that going to be ongoing?
1 year.
Or 8 months.
8 months, and then we have a 30-day out.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I think we just, our little billboards and the little bit of mailers we do only go so far, so I really think we need to, especially with the new things coming. We have new doctors coming, we have new specialists coming, like Dr. Hyder, he's already getting full, he's only coming 1 day a month. I'm hoping maybe we can start going twice a month and then grow like we did Dr. Moore with pain management. But it's hard to advertise the way we are now, so this would help.
Right, it sounds like you're kind of heavy on digital, which is
Absolutely, absolutely.
I make the motion.
Second.
Okay, motion by Joe Cathy with a second by Dr. Vosick to approve Michael Honey authority to enter into the contract with Flat 5. Any discussion? If not, all in favor of the motion, usual sign. Sorry, okay. Item 10, discussion if necessary, take action to approve the posting of request for proposal for a new audit firm. It's sort of customary to change audit firms every so often. All governmental entities understand this, that you stay with one too long, they get a little familiar and they may start being a little lax, and so we want
Fresh eyes.
fresh eyes on us and catch something that might otherwise be missed.
Absolutely.
And it's also on the cost reporting side also. It's good to have another firm look at your cost reports. They can see different things also on that.
Okay.
That's what I found
Okay.
in my experience.
Do I have a motion to approve the posting of the RFP?
So moved.
Okay, motion by Dr. Bosick, second.
Second.
Second by Mary Collier. Okay, any further discussion? If not, all in favor, usual sign. So, thank you. Item 11, open review and take action on request for proposal for renovation of space in the pharmacy for use by material management. You have that?
I don't think we have any to open right now, so we're gonna have to probably put out a little bit longer.
Okay,
Dang it, we need to do it.
okay,
We're gonna need that space, but we need to make sure we get some good bids for it.
okay. All right,
So
so,
we'll probably put it on the next one.
okay, so we'll pass on that and put it on next month's agenda.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Dr. Bosick, did you get a second? Second by Max Black. They're too fast, Charles.
I know, they are really too fast